live. Waiting for the tribe. Kevin's first one in the door. Good to see you, man. Oh. I'm still putting this room together. I've got a huge 7-pound beanbag right behind me. Huh. I should have it better situated by Friday. Happy Wednesday to you. Just got home from a client session, so got the air turned back down, getting settled in. Hair on my face, but I'm not complaining because I'm grateful for every strand that I'm hanging on to. Z, finishing up dinner at P.F. Chang's. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Just getting settled in. Just got home from my office, so here I am. C2 Gene's here, but just got home. Been busy getting. Oh yeah, teachers are back to work. I've got 2 other clients that are both teachers. One student started back this week, the other one, hers are next week, just like Gene. I'll try and show you guys after I get warmed up kind of what else I got going on in here. Well, you've seen, I'm sure most of you have seen the pictures. I've got other stuff sitting here that came yesterday. So my whole background will be very different. Should be done by Friday. Next time. So I got a special place in this corner over here that I'm going to create. And I got something cool that I haven't ordered. I need to do that tonight. I'll keep it a surprise until the very first time I go live with it. So probably next week. Depends on how long it takes to get here. I think it's going to be fun. Oh, so good to see everybody. Hi Z and Nita, Kevin, Gene. Give you a look to the east where the sun never sets. I'll be there at the top of the stairs. You can bet. So just pick up the phone, make a call, all your own. I'll be there when you say your last little prayer. La 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 la. turn them away. They climb inside your body and just hang out and stay. And everybody's asking when you're coming back. And I don't have an answer, so I fade out in the black. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. And I walk so slowly through the broken glass outside, treading oh so cautiously. I'm wondering where you hide. I got notes stacked on my walls, kisses oh so sweet. And all I do is wonder when I get to shall meet. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Do you hear me talking in the ear? Oh, hello again. I do. You do. Good morning, I miss waking up a set up. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. $100 phone bill multiplied by 5. You look like a phone to me. Hey, are you still alive? The dirty plates and bottles will decorate my floor. And I got lots of so-called friends just knocking on my door. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Do you hear me talk in the ear? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up to stuff. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. All right, a little Steve Pulse solo song to open up this edition of Wind Down Wednesday. Good to see you here, my tribe. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Oh, good to see everybody. Setting a record heat wave here in the Sonoran Desert. So I hope everybody's staying as cool as possible. I know people used to ask me, wow, how do you guys stay cool in the summer? And it was like Costco, the shopping, the mall, or movie theater. That was my standard response anyway. So, and there's a lot of truth in that. Gene's here, yay! Kev said you were there. I've got 2 clients. One started back with students last week. The other one is prepping this week too. I was telling her, yeah, I have a good lifelong friend that's doing the same. All that extra work. She was on her feet like 10 hours this week, like 3 days in a row or so. So trying to get ready for all of that. So, yep. Good evening to you as well. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. The evening shadows and the stars appear. There is no one to dry your tears. I can hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on that rolling sea, down the highway of regret. The winds of change blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true, to make you feel my love. All right, that is a Garth Brooks arrangement of a Bob Dylan song from the Hope Float soundtrack performed by moi. Welcome, Mike McCabe. What? I should put on my glasses because that can't be right. We're having a heat wave, tropical heat wave here. Mike says 70, low of 64 overnight in Michigan. Are you kidding? I was thinking, oh, he's giving a weather report, but it's only got 2 digits. That can't be, you're not reading it right. Wow. How is it only 70 in Michigan? Man alive. Well, I believe every word of that, so good for you guys. Overnight low of 64. I think having a refrigerator set at 64 right now here in the Sonoran Desert sounds really good. So if you guys have been looking at my pictures, I'm getting this room put together. I'm going to rearrange the whole thing. I think most of it tomorrow. These just came in. Now, I ordered 2 packs of 6. These are 12 inch by 12 inch by 2 inches deep. And the whole envelope was this big. And I was like, okay, I think I'm going to have to return these. But always read the directions. So I did, and they're shrink wrapped, and they said set them outside for 24 to 48 hours, or soak them in water, wring them out, and then put them outside or in the dryer, which I did. And they fluffed up. Hopefully they fluffed up to this. Both packages were about the thickness of this, maybe. So these are foam baffles, so they're wall baffles, so they're used to deaden sound in recording studios. So I'm going to have my recording equipment out, so at some point they will help with that. But in the meantime, so I've got 12 of them. So they're going to be behind me over in that corner. I'm going to figure out, I got a lot of work to do to figure out how much of these will show up in the shot and all that for all of you. So you can put them up in kind of any configuration that you want. So these will be behind me on one part of the wall and the other wall. And then I have something else I got to order tonight, which I will keep as a surprise until I show up live with it. You're going to like it. I've been looking at these for years. I was going to put one up outside my studio in my house. But since it was only me living there, it would have just been fun just for looks, and I never did, but I got that idea yesterday, and I went, that's going to be so cool, and I put that up there. So I'm rearranging all of this. You guys have probably seen my pictures, though. So here's my my 7-foot my 7-foot beanbag. I might be able to, let me see if I can get this, put my iMac down a little lower. No, that's it. I was going to try to show you. This thing is so massive. All right, so I'll break script for a moment. You won't be able to see the whole thing, but this thing is so big. Keep in mind, I'm 6 feet 2 inches. I think that's better. You can see this thing is huge. I mean, it's still unfolding too. It said it might take 4 or 5 days for it to fully unfold. So that's how big this thing is. It's so cool. I just have to trust myself and not second guess. The box it came in was shrunk down like this big in a box. And then once you cut the plastic and open it up, it actually let out air. It went, I kind of got away. I was like, this thing can explode. So, and then it started opening up. And then it says you have to roll it and press on it. I had a little, like 4-foot beanbag in my home studio. It was enough for just me. This thing can hold 3 normal people. So if you're sizable, I'm not Shaq size, but if you're sizable, it probably holds 2. But I got it just for me, and it's really comfortable. It's so cool. So this will be over more this way toward the entry door. So at some point, so I've got these baffles that are going up on the wall behind me. I'll have a nice background for you guys, and I don't think I am. At some point, I'm going to order that microphone I was talking about a week or so ago. I went to Guitar Center's website. They still carry them. I can't remember the brand, but they're those retro 50s looking mics. I think they're condenser mics. I can't remember. And they have, you can get them in red or blue, inlay or black. I'll probably get the blue. And so I'll have that just on a stand, like to sing into. It'll just be for show. But that's going to be my broadcast space. I'm arranging all of this furniture. So it's going to be pretty cool. I've got to pull everything out of here tomorrow to get my area rug turned around. It's 8 by 10, and it'll fill up this space. I did the measurements. And it's going to be neat. I'm really happy with the ideas that are coming. I just follow them. Kevin says, I wouldn't call it tropical. Yeah, I was thinking of that movie, White Christmas. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. It just came to me. So I was kind of quoting that movie. But yeah, it's not. We're supposed to get rain. It's been on my map, my app, my weather map from yesterday back the last 3 days, and we never got a drop. That would make it a little bit more tropical, but only because of the humidity. So, but Kevin's quite correct. Gene says Lego house. Oh, how? Oh, because of the wall baffle things. Oh, I think that's what you mean. Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. Yeah. Dave, this thing is massive, man. As soon as it started unfolding out of the box, I was like, oh, I think I ordered too big, and I went, no, dude, don't. You'll find room. You were meant to have this, and I was. So the cool thing is the cover unzips. You can wash it, which I did last night because, you know, chemical process and stuff. Like, always wash your clothes before you wear them and stuff. But this company makes tons of different, not just colors, but textures and fabrics. You can get zebra, spotted leopard, and also they have these cool looking, like a crushed velour. This is more of a velour. It's not a corduroy, but I'm trying to think of what that material is. It's really like a Sherpa. They're really soft. You can get different coverings for these. So as long as I have the fans on and the air going, it's not too hot to sit in that. But if you didn't have anything blowing on you just because of the heat, it'd be a little warm. But anyway, I'm really having fun. You know, the last 2 years in my apartment, I'm grateful for that space and to have an excellent roommate and share all that. But I had my office, my music space, and my bedroom, and a place for my kayak, because that's the only place, all in the same room, like a 10 by 11 or 11 by 12 room. So for 2 years I lived in that, and man, there wasn't room for anything. So for those of you that were in my house previously, you remember my studio, my music studio, and that was really cool. So I got to set it up like I wanted, and I'm able to, even though we're just renting, but we have a 2-year lease, I'm turning this room into a combination office, performing space, recording space, and I've had people that are threatening to actually come and take lessons from me again so I can teach guitar out of here. So it's going to be also kind of a reading room library, because I still haven't pulled my books out, which I'm glad I didn't, because I don't know where that's going to end up. It might be right here against this wall, I don't know. But it'll be, with the beanbag, it's going to be a nice lounging reading space. I should get back to music. I haven't had anybody to tell about this other than my roommates. I'm just catching you up on all of that. Kev says, my buddy's down in Tucson got a nice downpour on Monday. We could use it. I agree. I hope it makes its way this way. We definitely need it. My app's been saying like 30 to 40 to 50%. The previous 3 days, like in the afternoon and the evening. One day, I think on Monday, we got a little bit of the dust blowing, looked like a haboob, but it didn't come through that strong, and some wind. And I thought, we might be getting that rain. We never got anything. Anyway, so here we are. Night in you and blue Hawaii. The night is heavenly, and you are heaven to me. Lovely you and blue Hawaii. With all this loveliness that should be mine, come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we. Are we? in blue Hawaii. And mine could all come true this magic night of nights with you. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young and so are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii. And mine could all come true in this magic night of nights with you. Oh, little Elvis from Blue Hawaii. You're welcome, Nita. Thanks for tuning in. No new check-ins. All right. When you're down and trouble and you need some love and care and nothing, oh nothing's right. Just close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know where I am. I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. If the sky high above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old cold north wind should begin to blow, just keep your poor head together and call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know where I am. I'll come running and see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. Hey, ain't it good to know that you got a friend? When people can be so cold, they'll hurt you and desert you, but they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Yes, I will see you again. Hey, baby, don't you know that winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? No, you got a friend. All right, a little James Taylor for this Wind Down Wednesday. Good to see you all. Thanks for being here. No new check-ins? All right. So it all comes down to this. How we get past one last kiss. It seems the stars might have their way. Love's a fool's dance, so they say. This is one thing I can do. Take myself down off this lover's cross and fall. Oh, you. I'm no shining knight, I know. No righteous crest, no halo. But I'm the one who's here now. This feels so right. You're my rapture of the blue. Take my hand, let's make this lover's leap. It's all for you. Oh, you. I pray for a sleep that will not come. Till I know that I'm the only one you want to fall for you. Oh, you. Feels like home in your embrace. Your tender kiss, perfume my lips. That's me lighting up the sky. Falling star, make you wish, and I will fly. See me falling straight to you. Here I am, say I'm your man. I'll give it all for you. Oh, you. Oh, you. For you. my original For You. My back is still, my right mid back is still sore from that volleyball tournament, moving, and my awesome clients. So, as I mentioned before, sometimes I gotta stretch it out. I think I'm gonna get some work done on it Friday, which is needed and well deserved, I must say. All right. Thanks for being here, my tribe. We do have a new check-in. The Fair Faith is here. Hello. Good to see you. She says, what? Okay, so I thought Mike McCabe, I was going to have to put on my glasses when he said it was 70 there. And it's like, I'm reading this wrong. But I don't think I am. Drinking peanut butter whiskey. I just thought at first, I was like, is she eating peanut butter and drinking whiskey? And then it's all together. Oh my gosh. First day back to school. Thank you for the calm in my storm. You're welcome. I'm glad I'm here to provide some of that. And your peanut butter whiskey. So I always say, sip them if you got them. So clink. Here's to that. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Kind of waited my muse and it's like, well, I did this last week, I think. She's like, just play the song. So, okay. This is a Don Henley single release from Fast Times at Ridgemont High soundtrack. Every day you pass her in the hall, you just pretend that you don't see her at all. You wanna tell her how much you care. You wanna call her, but you just don't dare. Love rules. Oh, love rules. Out in the parking lot with all the guys, don't ever let them see the tears in your eyes. She's got a date tonight and it ain't you, so you go out there and you get one too. Love rules. Oh, love rules. Love rules. Yeah, love. You wish you didn't have so much to feel. It's much too scary, it's all too real. All your friends are out having fun. Sometimes you think that you're the only one. And love rules. Oh, love rules. While everybody's out making time, you can't help thinking you're the last in line. She's the finest thing you've ever seen. You wrap your arms around her in your dreams. When she smiles, it brings you to your knees. You want to tell her that you always freeze. She's in the backseat, but you're much too shy. You give the world the old love still rules. Love rules. Our love rules. Love rules. Love rules. Love rules. Oh, right. A little Don Henley. Single release from, I think, 1982. Good to hear you. Good to see you here. My tribe. Little Bon Jovi, I haven't done it in a while. Hello again, to you and me. Kinda always like it used to be. Sipping wine, killing time, trying to solve life's mysteries. How's your life? It's been a while. God, it's good to see you smile. I hear you reaching for your keys, looking for a reason not to leave. If you don't know if you should stay, if you don't say what's on your mind, baby, just breathe. There's nowhere else tonight we should be. You wanna make a memory. I dug up this old photograph. Look at all that hair we had. It's bittersweet to hear you laugh. Your phone's ringing, I don't want to ask if you go now. I'll understand if you stay. Hey, I've got a plan. You want to make a memory. You want to steal a piece of time. You could sing the melody to me. I could write a couple lines. You wanna make a memory. If you don't know if you should stay, and you don't say what's on your mind, baby, just breathe. There's nowhere else tonight we should be. We should be. You wanna make a memory. You wanna steal a piece of time. You could sing a melody to me, and I could write a couple lines. You wanna make a memory. You wanna make a memory. Oh, I always say, great song will always be a great song. Love that song, some Bon Jovi. For my Wind Down Wednesday tribe, thanks for being here. Thanks so much for taking time out of your night, all except Mike McCabe. We're sweltering, taking time out of your sweltering day and night Mike's playing it cool up there in Michigan. High of 70, low is 64. So we shall not be envious, but we are happy for you. We wish we were experiencing that kind of weather. But as I said to a client yesterday, summer's going to come and go. I'm a product of the Sonoran Desert, born and raised, and so like every other hot temperature, we had back in the early 90s. I was telling my client that was when you touch the handle of your car door and it would like burn you. We were up at 122. We set some records back then. We also had some crazy monsoon storms, and we even had hail in the valley that year during the winter. It was insane. So it is the weather, pretty much beyond our control. It is the Sonoran Desert, and it's hot. But as all things, it too shall pass. So we just help each other get by it, get through it. Thanks for staying here tonight. Let me share some music with you to get you through your day. When the stars line up, you catch a good break, and people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace. And it can happen so fast, a little bit late. The timing is everything. And I've had close calls. Could have been me. I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine, 'cause it wasn't my time. Timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took on, and I would have been one more unfinished song. When it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. Well, I remember that day when our eyes first met. Ran into the building to get out of the rain. She was soaking wet, and as I held the door, I wanted to know my name. Timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. You never would have crossed my path that day. When it seems true love's hard to find, that's when love comes along just in time. You can call it fate, destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery. You can be hurt by love, healed by the same. Timing is everything. It can happen so fast. We're a little bit late. Timing is everything. As my friend Steve Flowers used to say, I believe that's true. And so do I. Thanks for being here, my tribe. Wow, we're getting close to the end. No new check-ins. Okay. Faith, I don't know if you're still there. I don't have a song that I'm aware of with peanut butter. But I do have a Steve Holt song he wrote in Australia years ago that mentions whiskey. Ride with the top down, all the boys stare. The scent of a magazine, your windblown hair. And I could try to get deeper inside. So sat there alone, and slowly got fried. Hope it's on a pretend, and this is the end. I've got piles of old pictures, got your clothes on my racks. You can keep most of the records, leave me the Motown, the stacks. Leave me the Motown, the stacks. Broke down in Grimsby, and I missed you so bad. I felt like a fifth wheel, smile when I'm sad. All of the whiskey in the world couldn't stop my heart from beating. Spun like a top. Hope it's on a pretend. This is the end. And I've got piles of old pictures. I got your clothes on my racks. You can keep most of the vinyl. Leave me the Motown and the stacks. Leave me the Motown and the stacks. Screw these damn cell phones, the cancer in my head, this genetic chicken makes me feel like I'm dead. Could argue for hours and miles in the night till I just pass out. The fluorescent light. Hope it's on a pretend. This is the end. And I've got piles of old pictures. You got your clothes on my racks. You can keep most of the vinyl. Leave me the Motown stacks. And I've got piles of old memories. You and me down by the tracks. You can keep most of the albums. Leave me the Motown stacks. Leave me the Motown stacks. Oh, all right, my tribe. I feel like, other than beat, oh, I still love to show up playing music, but I think that's the perfect song to end on tonight. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back on Fiesta Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. All across the valley, Mike McCabe from Michigan, staying cool in those cool temps. That was awesome. You're welcome, Z. Thank you guys for checking in. So good to see all of you. Thanks for following along my odyssey as I put this performing room together, /office / who knows what. 7-foot beanbag chair behind me. So Yeah, so I laid in that earlier and showed you guys how big that thing is. I'm a full 6'2", and that thing, I just sink right into it. It's awesome. So starting tomorrow, I think I'm gonna maneuver things and start changing things around. I'll get these my soundproof wall baffles up, my foam baffles up behind my new performing space over there, and just to give it an aesthetic look. And then I got something I mentioned at the top of the hour earlier that I got an idea today. I've always wanted one of these. I'm going to order it, and it's going to be part of my performing background. It's going to be cool. I think you're going to like it. You're welcome, Faith. Thanks, Gene. Thank you all for checking in. So as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy. Those immune systems, keep them bolstered. And if you're here in the sweltering Sonoran Desert, thanks for keeping yourselves nice and cool. Stay hydrated. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. And yes, people are back to school. Faith said Gene's getting ready to teach. So we'll check back in on Fiesta Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard. See how you're all doing with that. Have a great rest of your happy hump day. Your Wind Down Wednesday, and we'll see you again soon.